Most people approach self-improvement by focusing on the finish line, like losing 20 pounds or finishing a novel. However, research suggests that up to 80% of New Year's resolutions fail because we focus on what we want to achieve rather than who we want to become. If you've ever felt frustrated that a new routine didn't stick, it's likely because you were missing the psychological framework that turns a conscious effort into an automatic behavior. Today, we're diving into the science of habit hacking to help you design a life that changes for you.
The first secret to lasting change is shifting from outcome-based habits to identity-based habits. Instead of saying, "I want to run a marathon," you should tell yourself, "I am a runner." When a behavior is tied to your self-image, you are more resilient to small slips because your identity remains intact even if you miss a day. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, explains that every small action you take acts as a vote for the person you wish to become.
Once you've set your identity, you need to lower the barrier to entry. B.J. Fogg's Tiny Habits method suggests starting with actions so small they are impossible to fail at, like doing just one push-up or reading one page of a book. This approach is often more relatable for ordinary people than the high-performance demands found in other popular habit books. The goal isn't immediate intensity, it's about turning sitting down at your desk into a habit so that eventually the actual work becomes easier. To automate these behaviors, you can use a psychological tool called implementation intentions. This involves creating a specific if-then plan. If I encounter situation X, then I will perform behavior Y. By linking a specific trigger, like finishing your morning coffee, to a new action, you create an instant habit that bypasses the need for willpower. This works by making the situation more cognitively accessible, allowing your brain to detect the opportunity to act much faster. Neurologically, habits follow a loop: a cue, a routine, and a reward. To make a habit stick, you must make the cue obvious, such as placing your running shoes directly by your bed. Over time, the cue and the reward become intertwined in your brain until a craving emerges, driving the behavior automatically. If you're struggling with procrastination, it's often because your brain perceives the routine as a painful experience, so you must learn to substitute that perceived pain with a small, immediate pleasure. If you don't know where to start, look for a keystone habit. These are specific changes, like regular exercise or meditation, that naturally trigger a domino effect of positive choices in other areas of your life, such as better sleep or improved productivity. By mastering just one cornerstone, you can initiate a cascade of growth across your entire lifestyle. Changing your life isn't about a sudden explosion of willpower. It's about designing a system that works for you. Whether you prefer the structured, set menu approach of Tiny Habits or the varied tactics of Atomic Habits, the best method is the one you can actually maintain. Building a new habit is like planting a small seed. While it seems insignificant at first, consistent nurturing allows it to grow into a strong tree that eventually stands on its own without effort.